My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. We're off against the Sonorous Prophet. Sonorous Prophet's in the back row. So if I take like a super high damage party, I can try and destroy the pews in order to get 2.5k per. And that's worth? The party can't be shuffled. So if the party can't be shuffled, I want to take someone like Bois. Specifically for the fact that Bois has Battle Trance, and Battle Trance is going to be plus 10 accuracy if in position 1, plus 20% damage if in position 1. So between that and I guess I could also chuck Sharpened Spear on. I could reasonably just have her whap away for a very long period of time. It's also worth mentioning Barbaric Yorp is a ridiculous skill. Iron Swan allows me to hit the back row if I do want to hit the Sonorous Prophet without having to hit anything else. Other than that, I'm gonna want a Vestal. I could take Martel. Well, Martel is gonna level out of being able to go to this area anyway, so I guess, sure. Super strong Vestal for the area. So that's two of them. Stun, healing. I've got no stress healing. I could. Now, here's the thing. Here's something. I could take Reynard, knowing full well he won't be able to hit the man in the back line. Pretty much just for the recovery in terms of his... Motherfucker, what's it? It's stress heal, there we go. And also that he just knocks the ever-loving shit out of the pews. That's not actually a bad idea. The thing is, if I do this, the last person has to be direct damage, though. And I don't think it can be a blight. It should be a blight, though. Should it? Who's going to be hitting our back row? Well, their back rows, rather. I have no clue. Like, I can hit their back row with Iron Swan, but who hits their third row? I don't have a third row hitter. Oh. Is it time for Reveres? It might be time for Reveres. Like, check this shit out. Reveres and Reynard, right? So Reveres has a stun. You've also got a stun. You've got a stun that you should probably fucking turn off. Like, you do not need it right now. Everyone in this party has... Hey, you have a stun, and you have a stun. Everybody has a stun, right? But a Slugger, Evasive, Early Riser, Rune Tactician, hitting Collect Bounty for extra damage against humans, and finish him so that I can hit right up until the third row. Caltrops if I really need that damage on the back row in terms of a bleed. The problem with this party is going to be the stress that we incur from stress dealers, because we don't have the ability to immediately take out a third liner unless we want to like hit him with if it bleeds. The party can work, and this will work excellently against the boss. Excellently? Maybe that's an overestimation. Funnily enough, I put stun trinkets on the Adventure Hellion, and then I put damage trinkets on Reveres, and then as soon as I get to the boss, I swap them. Because Reveres is going to be able to hit Flashbang, right? Regardless, because Flashbang targets all four. But Adventurer Hellion is not going to be able to hit Yorp, and will in fact have taken Yorp off. Fun little piece there. All right. Let's take the super obvious things. You need damage. Sunring, Berserk Charm. You do a ridiculous amount of damage right now. You have a +5 accuracy modifier. You are taking 25% extra stress, but I do have a stress healer in the party, so that's not a huge deal. You're dealing 30% extra damage. I do wish you had an extra weapon, like a better weapon, rather. You take the Ancestors map, and you take a Cherugian's Charm. I think I just give you, like, double damage. Like, Damage on melee skills and then damage. Low is the ever-loving shit out of your dodge, but it's 20% extra damage, which in a lot of circumstances is going to prevent you from taking any damage in return. I'm concerned for the fact that I'm not taking the Feather Crystal, and the Feather Crystal is really powerful. So's the Swift Cloak, in fact, rather. Both of them being a left behind. Plus haste. No. That Feather Crystal has to replace that. The speed is going to be more important. And also that kind of parries out my dodge. The Vessel is here so that if anyone gets hit on Death Door, like 2 people get taken down to Death Door at the same time, typically when you're in the final fight up here. So 2 people get taken down to Death Door at the same time. I want to be able to heal both of them. So let's have a think about our buffs before we go into the final fight. It's going to be Battle Trance, Sharpened Spear, so that's 6. I can use Zealous Vigil if I want to stop a nighttime ambush, leaving me with 2. Size 2, there's no one size 2. This is how we do it. I could roll This Is How We Do It, and then also roll a Bless. I think so. I think it's just going to be a ridiculous amount of damage that I stuck in there. So if that's what I'm doing, you need to take Sharpened Spear, and you need to take This Is How We Do It. Not super expensive, not super cheap. All of those are important. None of those are important. All of those are important. That's also important. Nice. Oh, I was desperately hoping that I couldn't upgrade you, actually. Because, yikes, money. Still think we're on this. We on that grind. Should be 3 shovels is generous, but I don't want to get caught out with my pants down. I'll only keep the 1 holy water. There we go. I do want to explore the entirety of the dungeon, so I still want this. I think I should take 1 blood just to incentivize me taking a full stack, and also I might get Crimson Cursed. But what if I don't?
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world.
I mean, he could not have been more right.
The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
You're saying mindless, but he was very correct. Stun. Stumbling Scratch, so if I can kill you before your turn, I'm into it. Nice. So you're going to Stumbling Scratch as your only move, which means that it won't have the bleed, and it's got lower accuracy. You've only got 5 speed, so a lot of us are going to act faster than you. I could just roll for the kill right now. But that would be, slightly incredibly irresponsible. Just do this correctly.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Let's make sure everyone has the right skills. Yeah, you don't. You definitely don't. Alright, there we go. Fix that. Fix that. It's 120% on, but yeah, no. That doesn't need to be fixed. That's okay. That's okay. Beautiful. Not coming back this way. Well, 1, 4. Okay, you're definitely there. That is to say, you being the Sonorous Prophet. But I want as much gold as I can possibly get from this mission. So I'm gonna go the long way around. Yikes. That's a rough one. Hey, I resisted the debuff at least. Nice kill. That's the kick in damage, so the Iron Swan kills. Really hopeful here, but it should. Oh, average is a kill here. Yeah, unlucky. Damage range of 8 to 16, the average would have been a kill. Right, Caltrops, as long as that bleeds you, it kills you, and you only have a bleed resist of 10, so it's guaranteed to bleed you if it hit you. Easy stun. Easy life. I should axe before. Yeah, there we go.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Flashbang mostly to move you, actually. If it stuns you as well, that's fine by me. Have you self-buff.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Just because it's going to be too easy for this guy to take you out.
Eradicated.
See what I mean?
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
So here's the thing. And then I show you a picture of a member of the Fantastic Four who looks craggy, whose name is Ben Grimm. Also, I'm just going to pick up all of the loot on the way out. No reason to take it yet.
Even the cold
I'll just turn the light off before I do that on the way back up.
Preventing passage.
It's full light, right? Yeah, it's good. Surprise him. Shame. Let's take him out.
Annihilated.
I wonder if I roll the attack. So my primary concern, or rather why I want to roll the attack, is because then the Vestal hit, if this doesn't kill, the Vestal hit is very, very, very likely to. Yeah. Which makes it feel worthwhile. Okay. Well, I mean, the Vestal hit is gonna heal herself for the damage I just took, so I'm a lot more okay with it now. Okay. It's gonna be difficult to get damage on that back line, but I can dissuade you from standing there. Gonna look a lot like that. Still can't. Ooh, now I moved you away from where I can hit you. Good work, me. Champion of the universe.
As the fiend falls,
Exact damage for the kill. Nice crit.
blossoms.
This whole dungeon is gonna be a lot like this. Kind of a trounce fest.
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
The gems are way more important to me than almost anything else, especially this early on, starting a stack of those gems, 500 and 750 gold per.
Made clear.
It's incredible. I'm making sure my torch is always above 75 every single time I go into a room to make sure that I have 100%. Well, not 100%, but to make sure I have 100% of the available scouting chance. Pretty sure it's on the Vestal right now. No, it's 100% on you. Huh. I could swap the trinkets, but 100% versus the slow, tiny resist that I think those things have in this dungeon. I think it's like 20%. Not really worth wasting my time to try, to be honest. Ugh. Left you alive by 1.
Decimated.
You're right, Wayne. We destroyed 1/10. Good work, you. Woo! We actually... That was gonna be, ooh, we actually got to kill him in time. Nope. No, we didn't. It looked like we should've.
Injury. Palpable fear.
Nice heal. Very nice heal. Relying on the Iron Swan for the back row here. Thank you for dodging. Got him. This is a much more traditional party than I usually run, especially considering I'm not using the stuns often just because I have so much damage.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Secret room. I feel pretty good about that.
The match is struck.
Oh no, shouldn't have turned the light on.
Star is born.
Turned it off.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Easy. That's a lot of gold. It's a lot of gold. I didn't open the sarcophagus in the previous room
Could staunch the flow
because it can give you negative quirks.
corruption.
Specifically, I think it can give you claustrophobia and thanatophobia. I might be incorrect on those, but I have an inkling. Ooh, okay, we might actually get to full 5 stack of citrine. I think citrine only stacks to 5. It might stack to 6. But even 6 is lower than 1 stack of... Wait, hang on. Yeah, they're both reward. Okay, I'll use a no. If there's one obstacle up there, I'm fucked. Alright, well, I guess I'm using a key regardless then. It's not that great, actually. Gonna get rid of the medicinal herbs now, because I don't think there's any way they come with me the entire way. Oh, definitely not. I know it's only 8 dodge, but it's a trinket that's worth like 1.5k. Reasonable. Man. If I start getting a lot more jade, I'm gonna feel really bad about that decision. I only need to have 2 more jade show up, and that's a bad decision officially. Nice hunger ping. Oh.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
There goes my last key. At least it frees up part of my inventory. This one's unlocked, thankfully. There they are, stacked to 5. I'll go into this fight nighttime. Ah, bad idea. Bad idea. Act fast enough to Yorp him. Yorp him. Alright, you act now. You act now. This is perfect. You can prevent 2. This is so much stress.
Unbalanced.
That's a Fuck off! I would take the time to recover right now, but if I do, they're gonna thirst me and I'm gonna lose. He's not gonna be good. Okay, now we've just this in the back line that I'm worried about. There we go. Crimson? Yep. Good. Now read them their rights. They've got high speed, so I'm worried. Never mind. Fucking low roll. Don't. Yeah. Great. I should have just rolled the stun. There was no reason not to just roll the stun there. It was 100% the correct option. Would have prevented another person from falling to the Crimson Curse as well.
Ghoulish horror.
That sucked.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
No, I should have taken the portrait there. I'm tilted. I need to take a second here.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Yeah, they only stack to 5. Not starting another stack of citrine. I might end up throwing away the current stack of citrine. Space is that tight. Because that's only worth 5 250s 1250, right? That's less than a gold stack. Yeah, I'm not going to have much time to heal in this fight. Sucks. Stun him for a turn. Didn't really do much damage in said turn, but you know. Right, Caltrops kills there.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I'm gonna Yorp again. Not particularly interested in seeing what he has for me. Nice dodge. Actually gonna focus on stress healing for you right now. In fact, like, that's all I'm gonna do with the Crusader until I have a reasonable amount of stress on the party rather than the current obnoxious amount.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Yep.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Had to figure that was coming soon. Thankfully, I'm critting on these, so I'm getting 12 per stress heal, rather than what I usually would, which is a lot less. I'm gonna do that just to make sure that he doesn't get an action this turn, but if I don't start dotting him somehow. So he started this round alone. Next round, he needs to be dead.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay. I do want to try and give the other ones time, though, so... it's a problem. Just moved you out of my own way. Alright, kill him.
Well struck.
I moved him where I wasn't going to be at. There's Jade.
Mount, so too will resistance.
Moved him where I wasn't going to be able to hit him with my Hellion, since she doesn't currently have Bleed Out equipped.
Waiting to be spent.
Should have done that last time. I would have already had another one. Yikes. Should push you forward. Yep. So I don't need to worry about you anymore. Iron Swan, definitely. I need to... Like, stress recovery is pretty much at this point as important as stress prevention. An ounce of recovery is worth a pound of prevention, or what have you. 8 and then Iron Swan should be fine. Got him. You've got Stumbling Scratch, you've got Knife in the Dark, so we've got two people in really, really unfortunate positions. And then you've only got Clumsy Axe Blade, so you guys are going to be swapping around a little bit here. Fuck. That crit, removing that corpse, actually makes this team much more annoying. Rude. I'd love to get a Yorp off, though. Nice crit. Nice. Alright, this is going to allow me to stall for a couple turns here. Just need to get this stress under control. It doesn't have to be like 0-0-0 across the board, but it does have to not be what it is currently. Jesus fuck. 5th hour of recording and my neck is killing me. Whew. Probably could have done that with the 17 by itself. Was he 16 or 18 health? It was one of the two. I'm liking getting a lot of this torch back right now. Kind of wanted to roll that, see if I got the crit. You're so slow that I think I can take my time here.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Thank you. Do I start another stack of gold? We're so far from the end of the dungeon that another stack of gold is definitely going to be worth more over the course of the dungeon than the citrine.
Watch your step.
With all of my scouting chance, it's actually fucking ridiculous that I don't have a scout. Ugh. If I get surprised by this, that's ridiculous. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, I shouldn't be able to get surprised by this, because I technically had it scouted because I had that map. I basically get to choose which group of enemy hits me here, so... I'm gonna let one rather than two. Good. Flashbang against you should be excellent here. Nope. Didn't move you where I wanted. Oh well. Another Yorp. Yikes. Again, sometimes they just get 80% stun resist. Sometimes they get 40%. In fact, most of the time they get 40%. Just sometimes they just decide to get more. I have no clue what's causing it. I did want to prevent that action though. So these two are going to do a very low amount of damage right now. Just because of their positioning and low crit. So I'm going to take some turns. Relieve a lot of the stress. Kinda wish I had a Houndmaster or a Jester rather instead, because this is gonna take a while. Nice crit though. I haven't enough patience to do it the entire way on everyone, unfortunately. I also think that would just make for kind of boring content, to be honest.
We require only the strength to follow it. Another abomination.
Strictly the correct way to do it, but I don't think it'd be fun to watch. Hey, we already got enough money to make that more than the stack of citrine that was previously there. It's trapped. And you are bled. For not enough for me to really care. Okay. Light out.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
What's here? Nice stack of emeralds, though. That's 2.5k itself. I now know that there's this and then no more obstacles rather. It's always exciting. We're not preventing nighttime ambush, so we're gonna shuffle our party just a little. Because you always get surprised.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Battle trance, sharpened spear. This is how we do it, and then it's a bless. Who has lower accuracy? Your accuracy is 15. You have no bonus accuracy, but you do have extra accuracy in rank 1. I think I might actually give it to you then. Yep. So we got ambushed in the night. There's our shuffle. That actually doesn't look too bad. Part of why that doesn't look too bad is because Reynard actually has Unholy Lance equipped right now. Got him.
Be gone, fiend.
Straight up good. Like, it went well. I think we might actually get them all before they do anything. Yeah, that looks to be about right. As long as this shuffles you forwards, and it does. Well done, us.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, I gotta swap my trinkets. Fuck off. That is exactly why I wanted to bring one blood.
Another one falls.
Okay, hit him. A bit less stress. There's the full self-heal. Goodbye.
Impressive. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'm still gonna need one of those. Super unlikely I need that. Good. Blood? I could have Bloodlust active right now, which would be fucking incredible. But we don't. Alright. Trinket. Trinket swap. Oh, no, I can do trinket swap. It's just gonna be annoying to do. And, there we go. So you've got all the damage, you've got all of the stun, because you're gonna be hitting with the, flashbang, yes. You're gonna be doing all damage, yes. You'll never be out of position, so do I want to rethink what I've put on you? Possibly give you Bulwark of Faith. Yes. Just because over the course of the fight, that'll protect from a lot of damage. You don't need Yorp, you need if it bleeds. Well, I mean, you don't need if it bleeds either, but... guess you need it more than Yorp. Alright. Fight me, Prophet.
The madman hides.
That's right, you won't.
Behind the pews, spouting his
shit, he's trying to fight me. One down. It's working. Oh shit, his stun resist is actually ridiculous. My stun chance is also ridiculous. He resisted. Okay.
Masterfully executed.
Thanks for the stress, bud. No good. Just spreading out the fun, it looks like. Fuck off. Resisting a heal. Woo! That's gonna get you on the shit list. We are so gonna get all these pews. This is gonna be amazing. As long as you don't resist a bunch of heals and end up on death's door and horrible shit happens. As long as that doesn't happen, we're fine. Calamitous prognostication. Beauty. Thank you for accepting the heal. That's still probably going to put you on death's door. I wonder if I swap with you, that's going to lower your accuracy and damage from there on out. But it will also prevent you from going down to death's door and possibly, yeah. Wow, you stunned them? Rude. Nice! I didn't think that was gonna happen. He's prophesized my doom. Need to start chopping through his health. Don't stun her. Nice. Nice! Double dodge is huge. Okay, just on him is fine. I'll...
Precision
Nice crit.
power.
$22. Solid. And you in the back row. Can't hit that stun. Nice. Rubbled. Alright, we need to go all out in terms of damage, because... Only a 10. Yikes. We need to go all out in terms of damage, because this next one could be one of the last ones we survive through. 18. 20. Well... We're gonna get a death's door trigger, and we're gonna get a lot of stress right now.
Precipice of oblivion.
We should be able to kill you. Thank you for moving forward. Good crit.
Did he foresee his own demise? I care not, so long as he remains dead.
Not necessary, not necessary. Okay, each of those... I mean, they're bigger than the trinkets I just picked up. This is way bigger than a stack of onyx as well. 1 portrait or 1,000 onyx, 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold. Alright. Got all those pews, yo! The money is fucking real, though. 31,850. And 16s. Hard skinned is really good on you. Resolution, I'm not too sad about.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
We'll unequip all of our trinkets, sort them by rarity. Let's have a quick look as what we might go on next mission. Town event lost and found. Doesn't seem that great to me. Martyr's Seal. At the very least for a flagellant seems incredible. Extra blight skill chance and extra blight resist. I mean, now that we have the Blasphemous Vial, that's not necessary. Bloodthirst Ring used to be amazing, but apparently it's not good anymore. Bright Tambourine is really good. Let's see if we actually have like a higher level class do that. We do, but we'd have to take at least 2 people that are Crimson Cursed. The problem with taking 2 people that are Crimson Cursed is I might end up running into the Fanatic. Apparently, 2 people is the limit. I do like the Bright Tambourine a lot, though. Extra stress healed on the Jester is ridiculous. It's also 3 portraits. It's pretty good as well. Alright. Well, it's either going to be that, or it's going to be going for the Martyr's Seal all the way over here in the Warrens. Regardless of what it is, I'll see you. Not good, not good. Cool. In the next episode, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.